Hey guys, so I said I would do a video on the cake for the anniversary, so I'm just going to go through it the way I usually do. Now, I always use this baking book. I've had it for years. It doesn't have the cover anymore. Whoops! And I'm going to do the Madeira cake that I always use. And I'll just show everything as I go. So I have a drop leaf pan. That is, well, I've got two. I've got this one and I've got a big one, but this one should be fine. I'm going to turn you down so you can see. I take the paper, cut it, cut a big square out of it, like that over there. I then take the base of the tin. That'll be easier for everyone to see. Take the base of the tin and my black marker, and I draw around the shape of the tin base, like that, and then cut around the markings so as that I can line the pan with baking paper. I don't like putting butter and flour in my pans because it doesn't always stop it from sticking. At least with this, it stops it from majority sticking. So we cut this like this. Here. And here. Okay, we'll just hack that just off the end there a minute. I'm usually better with this, but there we go. Follow the line right the way around. Like this. There we go, we go right the way around. Just throw that over there for a minute. So I got a little bit still. There we go. Then I put the pan back together. Like this. Sounds like he's shouting at the dog, isn't it? You take the piece you just cut and you pop it straight into the bottom. It should slightly go up the sides like this. Yeah, don't worry, he's nuts. But anyway, stick that in, then we move that to the side, and then we got my mixing bowl. And we're gonna take my scales. I love the old-fashioned scales. And we're gonna measure out the ingredients. Now, excuse me. Put that to the side, we take the spoon. So we need 6 ounces of butter. So I'm going to use this beautifully buttery, sorry. We need 6 ounces of this. That is, nearly 4 ounces. And that is, 4 ounces. And off my spoon. 6 ounces! And I've just got some butter left. So if I need to make another cake, I can. Right, so we transferred that butter now. Actually, we put the butter directly into the bowl. Might not need to use the bowls. We'll see. Then we need to have... Look, where did it go? Over here. 7 ounces of sugar. So we measure up the sugar. 4 ounces is what's left in that bag. So we can now go to the one at the back here, which is just normal sugar as well. We just add a spoonful until we get to 7 ounces. There we go. I did in fact just throw that all over the worktop. Don't worry about it. Okay, now slide that back over there. That can go straight into the mixing bowl as well. And then we need 6 ounces of self-raising flour. Is that right? 6 ounces? Yeah, 6 ounces of self-raising flour. Oops, way too much. If you put too much in, you can always take it out with a spoon. So that's 8, that's 7. That'll be fine. Because I am going to be adding a liquid to it, so there we go. That, however, does need to go into a bowl because I'm going to need it for later, but I'm still going to need to have the weighing scales. There we go, transfer that into that bowl there. Bye, come on, would you come? There we go. I'm going to pop that in the back. Pop that over on the windowsill just so it's out of my way for a bit. And we get the spoon. Now I have here a few things, tricks of the trade, well mine anyway. A skewer for finding out if the cake is cooked. Don't need that right now. Spatula for getting it out of the tin without scratching the tin. 2 different types of spoon. Might not need this one because I'm not usually making my usual cake. So anyway, you got to mix the butter and the sugar together now. It's got to be fully combined. So it's got to look like that. Then you take 3 eggs. So a nice big pack of 15 eggs here. We take 3. Take 3 out. Oh, got egg all over the worktop. That'll be fine. Yeah, that makes it a bit easier to do. There we go. Always have a little towel to hand, and I have my little Christmas one. Go over there. Okay, now don't fully mix the eggs, just break the eggs up like this. 2 twists into the batter like that. Then add the flour. Now I don't, sometimes I pour it straight in, sometimes I use this. For this cake I need to use this. So you pop it into your whisk, the whole amount, and then sieve it in to give it a light airy texture. And that way then any massive clumps get sifted out as well. And the remaining bits in the bottom can be rubbed through with your hand. There we go, pop that to the side. So it should look nice and airy like that. And then we fully mix it all in. Like this. Doing it slowly so as not to throw the flour absolutely everywhere. There we go. There we are. Now, once it's combining well, you can put a bit more force behind it. Oops, maybe not that much force. There we go. Now, while you let that sit there for a few seconds while you turn the oven on. So the oven number there. Turn it on and turn it to 180 degrees. Pop it back up by here now. There we go. Now that is definitely 180. Yeah, spot on. Cool. I got to remember to draw down because it needs to be in the centre of the oven when it's done. So you carry on mixing now. Then you add whatever flavouring you want. Now we're going to go with the orange that I showed you on the last video. And we're going to pour in about half a tub. Maybe just a tad more. Yeah, so about half a tub. Because I want it to be really orangey. And then you carefully mix it in, otherwise you'll splash it all over the place. There we go. Now with this, because it is orange, I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of drinking chocolate, sorry. Because hopefully, if this works the way I want it to work, This cake will be chocolate orange. Let's put 3 in just because. Oh, look at the mess I'm making. Never mind. I gotta clean up anyway. So let's mix in the chocolate powder very carefully. I've gone with the Aero chocolate powder because it's more of a lighter chocolate powder. Now mix it right in there. Make sure you get all of the older mix in with the chocolate. You can always see if you've got it by looking at the bottom of the bowl. And I still got some of the base of here. There we go. There we go. Nice. Smells lovely. Let's clean up this egg before I put anything else in it. There we go. There we are. Right, now you take the tin. You take the mix. Gather it all from the edges like this. Right the way around, and then pour directly into the centre of the tin because it will automatically move itself out to the edges. If you pour it too close to the edge, in my experience, it stays at the edge because it hasn't got any room to expand. And once you've got most of it out, scrape the rest out with the spoon, like this. Right, leave that to the side, but keep the spoon in your hand. Carefully press in the centre of the mix to help it expand to the corners. Like this. Corners? Corners on a circle. On a circle. There's a reason I didn't pass math. There we go, push it into the edge of the tin. That's what I should have said originally. And then carefully like spread it so that we can close it right up against the edge of the tin. Like this. So it goes right the way around. Try and make it as smooth as possible. There we go. Then take the tin. Put it onto your surface and bang it. Now this will take any air bubbles out, hopefully. And then, I was thinking something's wrong with the bottom of the tin. Okay, so I need to redo the edge of that. It turns out the tin hadn't fully collapsed itself on the side, so I need to redo the spreading of this because it was lopsided. There we go. But there's a little technique. If you make sure it's always secure, otherwise it would end up not cooking properly. There we go. So we're going to have to rebang it now as well. There we go. Now this goes into the oven once the oven is heated up. Well, until you can put a skewer in and bring it out completely clear. So that's where this comes in. So I'm going to slide that into the oven, into the centre. And then I can move this over. And now we got to wait about 20 to 25, 30 minutes max for this to cook. And then we'll move on to the next step. I'll see you soon. Okay, so 35 minutes has elapsed, so we're going to spike the cake with the skewer and see if it comes out clean. So we open the oven door, watch your face so the steam doesn't get you in the face. You go in with the skewer and the skewer has come out perfectly clean. So now we can take the cake out of the oven. There we go. Smells nice and looks lovely on the top. And then we need a wire cooling rack so that we can transfer the cake onto it. So push that to the back a minute. Keep the oven gloves on when you do this, otherwise you will burn yourselves. 1 second, let me just adjust this. There we go. I did make a secondary cake mix, just in case this one went wrong. I'm going to move that out of the way for a minute. So you take your pan now, and your spatula, loosen up the edges like this, right the way around. Back to where we started, which is by there, and it should also, that should also come away clean, like you haven't even used it. Then you put your hand underneath, you use your cloth, and you open the side pan out like that. It should drop down. Then you pop it all back on top of the cooling rack. Fully open up your tin. Try not to burn yourself like I just did. And then you lift it off, clean and smooth. Pop it into the sink. Run cold water into the sink to cool it down. And then we will go on to take the bottom off. There you go, that's just to cool the pan a bit. We'll just kick the dog water ball. So then you you slide the cake back off, making sure to catch hold of the top and flip it over, because the bottom of the pan will still be there. Use your spatula then to carefully lift underneath the paper to pop the bottom of the pan off. Drop that into the cool water as well. Then, using the spatula, hold it back over like that. Pop it on the rack and let it flop. But don't let it flop actually, carefully put it down, because if you let it flop, the cake could actually just fall apart. So then we just discard all this onto the top here without putting it in my cup of coffee. Then you take your cake, make sure it's right in the centre, and pop it somewhere to cool. I always pop it on the drainer over here. Let me turn you guys around. Yep. So the sink drainer, because it's the widest area I have. So I tend to angle it like that and then leave it to cool next to the window. I will show you the second one going in, may as well. So the reason I put it in the cool water is so that I can do the paper again for the next cake I'm sticking in. May as well cook them both, I've done the batter for them. So we want the bottom pan, which is now cooled because we've dumped it straight into cold water. So we wipe the pan with the towel. The base of the tray, sorry, not the pan. Making sure to clean any batter off. One thing you should never do with these is Brillo pad them over, because you will damage the non-stick on it. Even though I use paper because I don't want to damage non-stick. Pop it back down again, get the pen again. Let me turn you guys back this way. Bum bum bum. So you can see this. Draw around it again. Oh, what did I just put my scissors? And then we cut the paper again now for the second lot of mixture. There we go. Ah, lost the end. There it is. Okay, this is yeah, just hack that bit off there. There we go. Finish cutting around it. There we go. Then you take the side panel again, run a bit of water over it to cool it down. Just let the water absolutely everywhere. And there we go, we've got the side panel. We need to dry the side panel now. So as we can pop it back into the oven with the rest of the cake mix in it. There we go. There we go. Pop it back in. Ow! That metal bit there is still actually very hot. Pop the paper inside like we did last time. And put in the second lot of mixture. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of the bits of the other cake that fell on the top by here. Go, pop that by there. And again, go around the edges. Three bits. And then there.
Okay.
Watch the camera. Okay, and then make sure it goes right in the middle again. Like this. Gather up all the excess from around it. When you lick the spoon?
I was about to ask you, can I just lick the
When you lick the
spatula?
spoon? It's not a spatula, that's the spoon. That's a spatula. Don't you put it on my nose, I'll stick this where the sun don't shine. Don't you put it, no, David. Sorry.
It's okay. It's alright. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright.
Don't you start with me. Don't you start with me. They can see you. They can see you. They can see what you're up to. Don't you dare. Lick the spoon. I gotta put this in the oven. Actually, no, don't lick the spoon until I finish doing this. I need to actually finish doing this before you can lick the spoon. Glad you didn't lick the spoon, because I forgot to make sure it goes around to the edges. The edge of that's out again. Ah. There we go. Right. So, again, make sure it goes right to the edges. Like this. Right up to the edge. And then flatten it around like we did last time. Like so. Making sure to get it as flat as possible, otherwise it'll bump up in the middle. Tap the spoon, pop it back in the bowl for a minute. Oh, let's not do it on the glass panel. To knock all the bubbles out, go back in now to make sure we can press it back down. And then tap it again. And then into the oven it goes. Whee! And then another 35 minutes for that. Now you can lick the spoon. You're not putting it on me. I will hold it and you can lick the spoon. Oopsie, hit the dog food bowl.
I get to lick the spoon.
Don't let it fall. There you go. Go on and taste it then. Stop trying to put it on me. You're pushing me into the oven, you dick.
Sunday dinner.
Just lick the spoon. Don't put it on me. I'm gonna. Oh, you're a dead man. Don't you get out or I'm gonna beat you. Don't out. Get. Next time I have you on the nose, beaky boy.
On guard.
You cover my chef's uniform in goop and I will strangle you. Yep. Do you want to lick the spoon?
There you go.
Mate, well, I'm going to wash it now.
Okay.
Are you still got it in your mouth? You get out of my kitchen. Get out of my kitchen. Swallow. No, I didn't just say that.
Yes, you did.
Finish what's in your mouth. Go away, you're making things worse.
Wrong. I'm making things better.
So just throw that lot in the bottom of there now. I just do the spatula in the sink.
See ya.
I still need that. I do the spatula in the sink and I still need it. Oops. This is why I can't cook with your own. Okay, so yeah, I still need the spatula, so it's been given a swill. Disperse of everything you don't need into the sink and the pens away. Okay, we'll put it to the side. So we just gotta wait for that one to cook now, and we need that one to cool, and then we will start with sorting the icing out. This is going to need to be washed because I just used it to wipe my face. So that can go in the washing basket. And I'll be back soon. Hey guys, so now the cakes are cooled, I'm going to make a start on doing the decoration for it. So I've got a little pile of stuff over here. So we've got all of the stuff I showed you in the last video. Some paper, scissors, spatula, writing icing, lime marmalade, and a box of stuff for icing cakes. So we're going to go into here. In here, not only do I have some nice little gold candles, which I'll sort out in a bit, I've got the little roller for rolling the icing, and I dig into the very bottom of here, remove all the birthday banners. I have all of these little cookie cutters, but in the very bottom somewhere I have these little push out icing poppy things. I'm going to go with a couple of the littler butterflies. I've got big, medium and small. So I'm going to go with the small butterflies and a heart. So pour all the rest back together. So just pop those two on top of our little box there. We're going to take out 4 gold coloured candles. Please tell me I've got a 4th candle. Yeah, right at the bottom, down there. Actually, what I'll do, I think should I do silver with it as well, or just the gold? No, let's go with just the gold ones. So 4 little gold candles. And the white spikes to hold them in the cake. So we put the candles together, but we won't put it on the cake until we go to light them, because I don't want them to get broken. But if we prep them ready, it should be okay. Like that. And that's the last gold one to be put together. So we're going to put those right over back here for later. Take out the rolling pin and close down that tail. Right. Now I couldn't get a box for the cake, so I got these plastic trays. So hopefully I'll be able to decorate it on the bottom tray. But we'll see how we can go with this now. Right. Now, the second cake I made is over here on the cooling rack. And as you can see, I cut the very top of it off to make it flat, so as I can flip it over. So the first thing we've got to do is put the 2 cakes together to see how much icing we need. Just take it off there, put the boxes up here. Move everything off the top and open the packaging. Like this. So we're going to go with the underside ones because that one has a sticker on it. Now these were, as you can see, $3.50 from B&M. We're then going to take, if I can just adjust this, oops, a bit too far down. There we go. Move this a bit closer. This is one we're going to be working with, right here. So we're going to take the cake I've cut the top off and put it upside down on the platter by here. And unfortunately the side just fell off that. We're going to take the paper off, put that over there. And then any bits we got we're going to blow off. So it makes it nice and clear. Then we're going to get the other one, which I put to the side over here on a plate. Take it off the plate. Whoa, that was close. Okay, we're going to put that one on the side by there. Well, it wasn't close, I did actually drop the plate, so... Okay, I managed to crack the tray. It'll be alright. Right, let's try that again with trying to take the paper off. We'll take the paper off. And I did just kick the dog food bowl right across the kitchen, but never mind. Okay, so we're going to take the lime marmalade. I went with lime marmalade because I know 2 people at the party are allergic to and don't like strawberries. So this is the best option. I did confirm that people were okay with it, but told them to make sure not to tell the person it's for what I'm doing. So we make sure there's lots of it on this as these 2 slices stick together. There we go, all over like that. Then take a little bit for the other side. And just put a smaller amount on the other side, like this. And then you pop the 2 pieces together like this. Press it slightly to make sure it welds together nicely. And there you have the 2 pieces put together. Okay, well that's the easy bit. The more difficult bit is about to come, so I'm going to put that as a spare tray up there for now. Shift this over. Now we're going to open these tubs. And let's have a look how these work. For God's sake, this is difficult to open. There we go. Like this. There we go. Put the lid back on the marmalade because that's now done with until we do the icing. So put that to the side. Get rid of that all into the same half of the spatula. Now, I don't know what exactly I'm going to use of this, but let's have a look at these little tubs now. So how do they come off? How do they work? Like this, and then oh, it literally just sprays it like that. Okay, so it basically just dusts it over. Okay, fair enough. Let's put the cap back on so we don't lose any of it. Right, so make sure that the worktop is cleared down. And we're going to go with opening a box of the white icing. Like this. It's nice and pliable. There we go. Nice fine white icing. Now we're not going to put it on direct on the worktop, so keep it on the silver foil for a minute. Now we're going to cut some parchment paper so we can roll the icing out from that and keep the icing nice and clean. And on paper means we'll be able to turn it around the icing. So let's put everything else out of the way for a minute, like this. So as we can pop this on the worktop like this. Then you take the big block of icing. Make sure you have nice clean hands as well. So how close can I bring this to do the icing now? That close? Yeah, okay. So you get the rolling pin. Do you know what? This rolling pin is way too small for me. God damn it! Why am I dropping everything? We're going to go with the bigger rolling pin. This one. Now, you just press it with the rolling pin for a little bit to ply it out, make it more usable. So put a bit of pressure and then just slowly roll it like this. Remember to occasionally turn the paper so that you get it in a nice shape. God, this one is actually, it's quite stiff. I did put it in the fridge to harden it up a bit because of the temperatures we've had. It was actually a little too loose. Right, now this way. Turn it this way. Good Lord. Whoops. Yeah, I think I might have to get the second tub out and combine the two together because this doesn't look like it's going to be enough. That is quite thin. There's not a lot of it. That's definitely. The other thing about the parchment is you can test to see how big it is by popping it over the top of the cake. See how much extra. I might only need about half a block extra in that. So let's roll this back up and open the second box. Should be able to take, I'll tell you what, we'll use the whole thing. So let's make this soft like this one is. What we've already rolled out will be soft enough, so we'll roll it back up and pop it back on top of the silver foil. And make this one a bit more pliable now as well. That makes it a little bit more pliable to work with. So now we combine the two together. Minus the silver paper. So put both together, roll it with your hands and turn it into a ball shape. So we can do a round cake. Okay, so now we roll it out. Do it in stages. So do a couple of rolls one way, turn it, a couple of rolls the other. Oops. Turn it back. bit more pressure on the next few goes over. Like this. Checking what the doggy's up to. Sitting in the doorway watching me roll icing out. Right, now we've got to go the other way to try and get it to flatten out a bit more. Now, go this way. Now put a lot more pressure now. Rolling icing gives you a good workout, that's for sure. Just a tad more. So let's push it this way now. And then that way. This way. This way. Put it all the way around here now. And more this way. Right. And this way. Okay, so there we go. The middle bit is still really thick, so let's try and push the middle bit out a bit more. There we go. Okay, now let's see if that'll go right over the cake. Not really. So it looks like I'm going to have to work it just a little bit more. Really hard this way. Okay. I don't need to go to the gym after this, do I? Jeez. Right. I'm going to see. Hopefully this fits now. Right. Smoothly out that way. Right. Okay. Hopefully now this will fit. Let's see. It's looking promising. So I'm going to say just a little bit more rolled out and it should work. Roll out just a bit more, buddy. You need to be just a tiny bit thinner. Okay. And this way. Okay, yeah, there's a lot more coming this way. Good. There we go. Hope just gone slightly over the edge of the paper there. That'll be alright though. And then that way, and then this way as well. Okay, right. I can't roll it out anymore, otherwise I'll get way too thin. So now we move the tub back over here, and we pop this now here. So what we need to do here now is take some of the jam, some of the marmalade, sorry, and just put some on the very top there for a minute, so as the icing sticks to the cake. Right. There we go, nicely like this. Now we do need some for the sides, as it sticks to the side as well. It's going to fall on the tray. I knew it was going to fall on the tray. Right, let's stop trying to do it with one hand then. Let's do it with two hands. And let's do it in little sections, I think. So here. And a little bit by here. And a little bit by here. A little bit by here. And the last section by here. Nope, not the last section, is a bit by there as well. There we go. So hopefully this will all stick together nicely. Okay, let's see. Now, we need to take the icing, and we need to make sure that we place it exactly central. So I'd say roughly by, yeah, about there. No, it's not there. Roughly about there. Okay. Now, slowly peel the paper off the icing like that. And yeah, that looks like it's going to go around perfectly. So now, because it's a bit sticky from where it's been rolled out, you need to carefully just tap it over with your hands. Now, the side is going to be awkward to do, so we need to make sure we tuck it underneath the cake, like this. We don't want too much excess, so that's where the washing the spatula comes in handy, because we're going to need to slice off the excess icing. So I'm going to say roughly here around, so that we can tuck. No. Make sure it goes. Yeah, still too much there. Okay. There we are. We can tuck this bit under, and you've got way too much left there, so we're going to cut that bit off and then tuck it under. It's going to look like it's pleated otherwise, so you've got to be careful that we don't leave pleatings in it. Spin it round, cut off about that much there, and tuck it underneath the cake. There. Right, let's go around to this side, because this side has also got a big void in it. Right there. Now I think we can cut off a big section by here. Yeah, we can cut off a big section by there. And then that will tuck underneath. This one looks like, it does look like it's got pleats on it, but I'm not very good at this stuff, but we'll see what I can do now. Again, another big section here we can cut off, here and here, and then tuck it underneath right way to here. So we've got a few pleated bits here, but if I can slightly lift the cake, or even just move it over slightly, there we go. You can then use our fingers to tuck the rest of the icing under, like this. Fill our hands now. Make sure our hands are clean. Right. Okay. Now, put that back over there for a minute. Making sure my hands are perfectly dry and clean. I'm going to dust over the top and around the sides to make sure it's nice and dry. I do have a bit of jam on the edge there. So I'm just going to grab a little towel a second. And we're going to clean up all the side from where I spilled jam. Like this. Clean up the tray. There we go. And go there. This needs to move slightly further over. There we go. That is more central. There we go. Okay, now we do have this bit of icing left, so we are going to remold the icing. Yeah, I have that piece of icing on the floor. We're going to move the piece of parchment back over. We're going to shift the cake back over to here. I'm going to take a tiny little test piece of icing. So I want to see if I can dye it. Move. I want to see if I can dye the icing a different colour. So let's see. Come on. This is the Dr. Oetker stuff we picked up accidentally. Why is it not coming out? How do you use it then? Need the tube before it. Snip the end, of course. Need the tube and snip the end. Okay, snip the end. I'm going to use my meat scissors because why not? There we go. Ah! No! No! Oh no! That made it worse. Oh, buggery now. I'll probably end up with that there for the rest of the vicinity. Never mind. So we're going to put a little bit of this on the icing. I'm hoping this works. I don't think it will. I don't even know how I'm supposed to secure that now. With the... No, yes I did. What happened to the little cap I had? And I'll put it somewhere. I want to see if this works the way I was told it works, in that you can change the colour of icing with it. Ew! Oh my god, it makes it so sticky. Yeah, that's not working. That is super sticky. And there's no way I'm going to be able to work with that. So that's a bust. I'm going to say that's a definite no. Oh god, it feels awful. That feels absolutely awful. So I'm going to say a definite no on that. That's right, I had my idea, a different idea. So I don't know what to do with that until I find... Oh, there it is, there's the cap. Now I'm going to put the cap back on that. And that can go up there with the other flavouring things. Okay, so that was a no, and a yuck, I'm never doing that again. That was horrible. Yeah, let's dry my hands off. Super sticky crap. Anyway, okay, so we got this, so I'm going to roll out now. And we're going to cut some shapes out for the cake. Just roll it out nice and flat. Yep, got stuck to the rolling pin. Roll it out, rolly, rolly, rolly. We don't want too much. So this little piece is perfect. So we're going to go in with the butterfly shape. We're going to do maybe 3 butterflies. 1, oopsie. Put that back on. You press the top and it'll make the shape of the butterfly when you take it out. 2, 3. Oh no, let's do 4 butterflies. 4. So leave them on there. We're going to do 2 hearts. 1, 2. Now, if I just pull this up, they should stay stuck to the paper. Oh, there we go, yay. So, we've got our shapes there now. We're going to take them to the side. We're going to bring the cake back. Now I'm probably going to try and zoom in on this cake now, so you can see what I'm doing. I just need to put you down a touch. There we go. So, I plan on putting the hearts directly in the middle. One here. And one here. Like this. And then a butterfly on each edge, just that's why I picked up 4 of them. One here, one here, that's in the wrong place. There, there, and there. So I'm not sticking them down yet because I want to make sure that they're where I want them. These need to be a bit more central. I want one on the angle. I want them either angle, here and here, like that. Perfect. Because the idea is I'm going to draw around these and do the details with the writing icing. And then spray over with the gold and all of that. So these now need to be put in place. I'm going to open these writing icing tube. I want to write with I want the black and I want the purple and I want the red. Actually, I'll get them all out for now. So the black, because I'm going to write with the black, I need to make sure that this sprays out nicely now. There we go. Perfect. So that one's ready. And the purple. Okay. The red. Perfect. And we're going to use the green to stick the pieces in place. Okay. So, first butterfly. Bit of icing on the back of it. Like this. And then stick it back in place. Same with this butterfly. Same with this. Do all of the butterflies with a bit of this icing to get them to stick on the cake. There we go. And then the hearts as well. Right. There we go. And this heart. Like this. There we go. Make sure you put them back in the shape they were supposed to be in. Okay, so we're going to go around the shapes with the black. As I said, I'm not very good at this, so it's probably going to look utter crap. And then we're going to do a bit of icing here to look like the antennas of the butterflies. Round the edge of all of the butterflies. Okay, that butterfly at the back looks awful. I'm going to leave that one. I thought doing the lines with the black would look nice, but it doesn't actually look very nice. But unfortunately I can't do one without doing the others. Okay, right, we're going to leave that one there now. We're going to go onto the heart with the red now. And hopefully that'll spread itself out a bit. I just use my finger to blend the red in a little. Okay, this is annoying. This is really not doing what I wanted it to do. Please excuse the noise. Ruby's decided she's going to have a scratching fit. Okay. I'm going to need to go around the top of that one with the black again. They can see that it's supposed to be a heart. There we go. Okay, so a bit of green in the rest of the butterfly top wings, like so. Okay, so my camera battery died and I didn't realise. I finished doing the icing part of the cake, but because these were getting so warm, the cakes had to go in the fridge because it was actually starting to run off the cake. So I popped it into the fridge for a few minutes. I've written down happy 50th wedding anniversary, Mary and David. So I'm now just popping the lids on these before they start running out of the tube again. I need to keep the green out to be able to glue the gold balls and everything to it. But I've got to put it in the fridge. I had to put it in the fridge for a little bit just so as it didn't end up with all of the icing running off. It took a while for me to write with it because it was so warm that it was actually just running everywhere. So I'm going to pull it back out in a second. I'm going to open these to give it a little bit of time in the fridge. So we're now opening these little chocolate balls that we're going to put on the cake as well. Chocolate golden balls. Where are my scissors? There they are. So we're going to slide that off. We're going to pop those for there on the parchment. Open. And move all of this along. I'm going to go and get the cake back and pop it back by here. And I'm going to have to do this quick because I don't want the icing to melt. There we go. Open the door. But that's what we've ended up with so far. Happy 50th anniversary, Mary and David. So I now need to do this quick because it hasn't been in the fridge long, and I don't want it to melt everywhere. So we're going to put a piece of ice in here, stick one chocolate ball over there, and one by here, one by there, one by here, oops, another one by here, one by there, by here, by here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'll put one here, one by here, one by here. It's not even because the cake wasn't even, and the last one's going to go by here. Okay, so that's all the chocolate balls stuck to it. Now we're going to get the gold glitter spray, give it a shake, and then we're going to just okay. I've gone over the top with the gold. Now we've got the daisies, which I'm hoping to put around the outside. So let's open this up. Okay. Oop, whoa. Okay. So stick those up onto the paper there. We're going to spray the back of them with the green icing. And we're going to stick a couple of daisies around the outside. This should cover some of the pleats that we had to make in the icing as well. There we go. That's the daisies all around the outside, like that. Now we're going to take the silver spray. We're going to spray the side of taking a bit of the silver one, like this. Oh God, it's everywhere. Okay, so the outside has been done silver. Lots and lots on there, why not? It's for a special occasion. And I'm going to put a little bit more of the gold on the top now, like this. Okay, now my kitchen is, oh my God, look at the amount of it is floating around the air. Oh no, it's on my lens. No, I'm on the lens. I'm on the lens. Okay, may have sprayed a bit too much around the camera, but there is the finished anniversary cake. Silver sparkly around the outside, gold sparkly on the top, some gold balls, and some writing icing And that is our little surprise anniversary cake, and the amount of dust around the tray. So this is now going to go into the fridge just so as it stays fresh. There we are. Like that. There you go, just need to get rid of all of the rubbish now. We also got to put those safe to the side. Put the caps back on these sprays. Oh god, they're hard to get on. There's the other one for there. Oh! Come back here, you. I'm covered in glitter. The joy is a mess. Come back here. Right, I'm hoping that these fit into this tub now, because I didn't think to test if they would fit in the tub when I bought them. Oh, just about. There we go. Now let's get rid of the glitter off the top of this cooker. Ah! Oh, it's staining the top of the cooker. Okay, so throw away all the rubbish. Put the lid on the tube of green icing. Pop it in here. Because these have to be, the lid's not going back together. They've got to be stored in the fridge. There we go. There we go. Clip it in. That's ready to go into the fridge. So keep these candles safe. So what I'm going to do, because they're going to just be used to take with us, I'm going to slide them into this plastic tub. And they will be popped to the side to be taken with us so that I don't forget them. All the rest of this can go into the bin. Huh, I don't even know where that poppy paper came from. Must have been in the cake thing. So because I've still got icing left, I'm going to wrap it up in the paper we used. This, and I'll pop it in the fridge because that way then I can use this for something else. There you go, pop it in the, I may as well put the right icing away at the same time. It all goes in the top of the fridge. There we go. And the colour stuff can go up by here, like that. Clean down the worktop from the mess. Oh, I'm going to be cleaning of glitter for months. I have a glittery towel. Oh, this and that. Oops! I've been using a hair towel for wiping things. Never mind. Okay. Oh, my camera is covered in glitter. It's bloody not gone. There it is. I can take you back. There we are. That's better. Yeah. Okay, so that is the anniversary cake from start to finish. It didn't come out quite the way I saw it in my head. It never does. I don't think it's a bad job, but it's not perfect. Could do 100% better, but we'll see if they like it. If they do, I will write down if they liked it or not. And yeah, that is the anniversary cake. I said I would make a video of it, and here it is. Apart from a few disasters of managing to get stuff all over my jacket, I think we've done okay. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night. Okay, so we have just got back from the anniversary party that we made the anniversary cake for. The cake fared pretty well on the hour-and-a-half journey in this heat. It was a little tacky, so the staff at the venue put it into the freezer, into the cold store to keep keep it all in one. We all enjoyed the day. I know that my friends enjoyed their day, so I'm very happy about that. We surprised them with the cake at the end of the meal, and everyone on the table thought it looked lovely. They loved the glitter and all of the detail. Anyone who had their piece of cake and actually ate it said it tasted absolutely lovely. I'll have my piece later. The girls had their pieces and it was gone in seconds. And overall, I think everyone absolutely loved it. So I'm going to take that as a positive. And I'm going to say we did good on that cake. So before I end this video, I would like to say happy 50th wedding anniversary, Mr. and Mrs. Jennings. Congratulations for the wonderful years you've had together. And many more to come. So that is it for me for this video. And I hope to see you in the next one. Good night. Thank you for watching.